Hi everyone, I'm Rob, and welcome back to the FC Bayern 2 RTG career mode. Now, something you didn't see in the last episode, something I forgot to show you. You probably already saw that Yilmaz wasn't in the side. I sold him to Ross County before the transfer window opened, and then he left on the 1st of Jan. And this is purely because Richards would be a capable right backup, and we've already got Brink in the starting 11 from the youth academy. So, I thought, why not just get rid of him, because he's not going to get any game time. We've got enough options in pretty much everywhere on the pitch now, and I don't think there's anything else that I really want to, address at the start of this episode. I thought I should just say that before we get into the actual video. Either way, welcome back to the FC Bayern 2 RTG career mode. I hope you enjoyed the first episode. If you want this series to continue, be sure to drop a like and subscribe. Anyway, let's just crack on with the video and see if there's any January signings or player departures we need to make happen. So a couple of you have suggested a man going by the name of Ampadu in the comments. Now, of course, I know of this guy, pretty much everyone does. He's one of the best young centre-backs in the world. Now, in real life, he's only on loan at Leipzig, but for some reason in FIFA, he's permanently there, and he has a £3.5 million release clause. So we could potentially look at that next season, but I think I'm happy with the squad for this season, to be honest. Always worth having a look around the free agents list. Hold on a sec, think I might have just found myself a bargain. Now, we all know about Rabbi Matondo, the 19-year-old Welshman. He's got a 3.7 mil release clause. Could be a good buy for next season. Yeah, I think we're ready. I'm going to skip it to the end of the season and obviously play a few games in between. Come on, lads. Please go and get me that title. First game of the second half of the season was against Rostock, second in the league. 5 minutes in, it's a great start. Saprit Singh knocks it across the box and Arp scores again. He is genuinely insane. I'm not even joking. Then, 10 minutes out from halftime, it's Arp again scoring. Getting on the end of Bruno's cross. It's absolutely ridiculous. This man is overpowered. Speaking of overpowered players, Davies gets on the ball, whips it in, and who's there again? It's Jan Finnet Arp for the hat-trick. The second half, though, we got dismantled. It was a mystery how we managed to win this game, but just look at some of the chances they were having. If it weren't for our first half brilliance and the heroics from Christian Fruchtel in between the sticks, we would have lost this comfortably. Look at how many chances they had. It was getting ridiculous, man. We were getting pummeled. They managed to actually pull a couple of goals back, but we managed to hold on somehow. I'm not sure how, but that's a big 3 points. Next up on our hit list, Victoria Cologne. Just half an hour in, we're playing some absolutely beautiful football. We've been doing that so well this season, and who's there to score? I don't think I even need to say his name. You know who's scoring. It's Arp again. But unfortunately, this P-roller fell into the bottom corner, and couldn't really do much about that. Settled for the point though. Second half was dead. This next game was against, again, I have no idea. As I said, I'd struggle with some of the names of these teams. But we do score first with Cuisance, bending one into the corner midway through the first half. And then Rachelt came in for an unfit Singh. Dejaku, well dummied by Rachelt. And Arp's there again. I mean, it's just tradition now. Anyway, we got the 2-0 win. Moving on into our next game against MEP. Don't know, again, I need to stop saying I don't know the name of the team because you guys have already established that. Davies scores first, and for some reason they just kept giving the ball away. This game was really easy, and Singh probably should have taken a few more touches, had an early pop saved by the goalkeeper, but I just wanted to leave this clip in here. Brink is one of the unsung heroes of this team. He is honestly insanely good. I prefer him to any other right back we've had. Davies gets a brace, 2-0 up in the first 14 and a bit minutes. Then Saprit Singh hasn't scored many this season, but he's managed to get on the end of that one, score his odd goal here and there. And he's not much of a goal scorer, as I just said, but don't tell him that. He's bagged a brace. He scored a header. 4-0 up. Second half was pretty stale, but then Batista Meyer into Xerxes, the two subs linking up. Never in doubt, we get a 5-0 win against that team. Next up was Munchen, 1860. It was a bit of an action-packed game. Fruchtel with a good save. Bruno down the other end. I wanted to leave this bit of comedy in. I don't know what happened, to be honest. Then Steinhardt had a go just wide of the post. Davies here, knocking it through for Arp. I forgot about this actually, sorry about that. Just look at this. So I clearly want it to go as a through ball to Djaku, but the game being itself decides to play it into an offside Yanfinit Arp. Well done EA, class. Thank God for Christian Fruchtel, he is really good. I wanted to leave these clips in as well for this meaty bit of play. The tackle from Brink, oh, it's perfection, it really is. And then look at this for a bit of link-up play. Kern, Batista Meyer involved, the ball down the wing, Djaku, Batista Meyer, nah, just would not go in. However, we did get a chance in the 90th minute with Lars Lucas Meyer, but it's also over the bar, unfortunately. 0-0 draw. And then final game of these highlights, end of the season, Kaiserslautern. Look at this for a bit of passing play. The chemistry is out of this world. This lad, Richter from the Youth Academy, I thought he scored. First time I saw that, hit the back of the net, just behind the stanchion. And then Ziegler, just rolls past corner. It's a bit unlucky. But then Singh into Richter, lovely ball through for Arp. He just let it run a bit too much, and that's wide of the post. But then how about this for a counter-attack? Vogel, who's a player from the Youth Academy that I promoted a few months ago, starts it. Then we find Davies running down this left-hand side, a bit too far for Arp. So Vogel, on his Bundesliga debut, smashes it into the roof of the net. And that gives us 3 points in our final game of the season. Now let's go check out how we finished up. Champions! We are going up. And we haven't just won the Bundesliga 3 title by a few points. We've won it by 21. Stunning. We've had a better goal difference than Hansa Rostock in second. And it's not just a better goal difference, it's plus 50. It's by plus 50, that's insane. But there you go. 130, drew 6, lost 2, scored 103, conceded 23. Scrolling down the table, we've got, Carl Zeiss Jenner had a shocker of a season, conceding 79 goals, 14 points. Versberg and Chemnitzer down there as well. Arp ripped it up this year, won the Golden Boot in Bundesliga 3, 8 ahead of Hein. Yanfinit Arp got 31. I know the competition record, is 27, so he's beaten that by 4. That's insane. I knew he was good, but I didn't realise how good he actually was. Davies there with 19. Kern with 14. Decent from the 30-year-old. Top in assists was Sapreet Singh with 16. Kern, what a season he had. He got 14. Davies with 11 and Cuisance with 10. So all 4 players to make double digits in the league play for us. Bruno got 8. Clean sheets. Christian Fruchtel's up there, top with 19. 6 ahead of Facich. Wow, that's insane. How did Hoffman do? In 4 games, he got 3 clean sheets. That's very good. Next season, we're going to be saying goodbye to these two, Hoffman and Nollenberger. Just didn't get much game time. Hoffman wanted to leave. Nollenberger, don't really see much use for him next season, so he'll be going too. I want to get rid of Vreet because he's just not good enough, so Xerxes can come in as the backup striker. I want to sell Djaku. Hasn't cut it this season for me. I want to replace Feldhahn. I want to sell him, get in a new backup centre-back that's good enough. Jesus, Christian Fruchtel, Giacomo, Bruno, and last Lucas Meyer all went up by 9 overall this season. That's ridiculous. Yanfinit Arp, what a season he had. He's gone up by 8 overall. Ziegler went up by 7. Brink, such a good player. He's up by 6, and so on and so forth. Yeah, I think that'll just about do it. We've got a tasty amount of cash in the budget ready for next season, plus the funds that the board are going to give us. Let's end the season there. Thank you all very much for watching. Feel free to give it a like, comment, and please subscribe. Until the next video, I'll see you later.